There we go. Now I'm trying to go live on Instagram. There we go. And okay. So I had a whole mess last week trying to figure this out. Um, there we go. So I figured I'm gonna have to start writing on my computer that has two screens so I can see the comments on Instagram because I couldn't see the comments on Instagram last time. But um, my primary focus is to just get some writing done and give people the opportunity to get the writing done. I said I was rebranding, and as much as I love, posting my family, as much as I love posting my life, this is what I do. And I know there are other people who want to do it too. So I want this to be for anybody who wants to do something. You can be painting, you can do anything in this time, but we're doing this together so we can have a creative space, a safe space where other people are doing it with us, because that's what community is about. So I am going to open up the book I'm working on. I'm working on two. I'm way behind on my word count. It's retarded. It's insane. And I've got to get back on it and do what I'm supposed to do. So the way it works is it's a Pomodoro sprint. That's what it's called. So that's 25 minutes straight of just writing. And then after, my puppy is shaking her head like she got something on it and she ain't been nowhere but in this house. But it's a 25-minute Pomodoro sprint. So you set the sprint, you set a timer, you write for 25 minutes. Then after that 25 minutes is up, you take a 5-minute break. Then you go back to writing for another 25 minutes. And after that 25 minutes is up, you take a 5-minute break, and that'll be the end of the hour-long sprint today. But let's see, I think I'm ready. Y'all ready? If you have any questions, just ask. Now she barking at somebody walking past the back door. But if you have any questions, just ask, and I'll answer to the best of my ability. Let me see. Let me make sure that, okay, it says the StreamYard is doing what it's supposed to do. So it looks like Instagram is just a little bit behind, lagging just a little bit behind, but that's okay. I pull my timer up. I got my 25 minutes. I'm literally going to be writing for 25 minutes. I don't know if I can do Spotify. I'm going to have to research if I can listen to my Spotify. Ain't nobody coming to the door, Empress. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, good girl. It's okay, baby. She going to make sure don't nobody come in here on us. But I'm about to hit start, and you know what? I can research that now because I'm supposed to be doing the introductions for like 5 minutes, which is funny because that's going to cut into the hour, but I'm following a schedule that I crafted. So, can I play Spotify? Okay, it says I cannot. So y'all just gonna hear me click clacking in. That's what's about to happen. Like I said, if you have any questions, ask away. That's crazy that you can't play. I can't play no music, y'all. I guess I'm gonna have to put my record player on. I wonder if I can put my record player on. I'm still learning how this goes. But we're going to go on and get started writing. So right now I'm working on 7 Days with the Devil Part 3. And then this afternoon, I'll be working on a book that's coming out in December, a series that's coming out in December. I got the crazy idea in my mind. that I was going to write several books to release in December to end 2025 with a bang. So we're going to see how that works out. We're going to see how that works out. So I'm about to hit start on my timer. And y'all are more than welcome to join me and write with me. And if you're writing, give me your word count when we hit this 25 minutes, and I'll tell y'all my word count, because that's the point. But don't compare. I've had to tell people that, like, I write pretty quickly, so don't compare yourself to me as far as the word count goes. Just be happy and excited that you got some writing done. That's the whole focus of this, okay? So let's get it cracking. All right. Let's see. I gotta mark where I started. I started right here. All right, so I can keep track of my word count. Oh Lord, I knew I didn't do something right. Oh, this is fun learning. See, this is what happens when I don't have my music. I start talking to myself, but the voices in my head talk to me too, so it's okay. Do I want Coke or do I want water? I want Coke, even though I should have water. Huh? I'm gonna set this thing up a little bit better next time. I think I can put all three of them side by side by side. Not gonna worry about that now though, because my word count is what's most important. Timer. All right, I got 11 minutes. All right, so even though my Pomodoro isn't over, I got 6 minutes left. I can give y'all a little bit of insight. So I write, and I'll bounce around from chapter to chapter to chapter to chapter to chapter. Um, Not really finishing a chapter. So what I started doing is I created a thing that's called a single chapter document. It's a document that I have saved in my drive. I can open up from anywhere. In that single chapter document, I'll write the chapter, like the current chapter that I need to work on. And then when I finish it, I copy it and I paste it into the document. Then I go to the next chapter. That way I'm not distracted. That way I'm not trying to bounce, oh, I got a bit for this scene here. Oh, I got a bit for that scene there. I kind of, I hate to say force, but I do. I force myself to write that chapter, finish that chapter. So now I'm going to the next chapter. I actually put 2 chapters above the one that I was just working on that were not um, supposed to be there. So now I've got to write those and have them lead into the one I just wrote, which won't be much of a problem. It's just I really want this book to be done. Like I really want this book to be done. And it's not ready to be done. But I want to release it this month. I was trying to release it last month, but last month proved to be a whole lot. So now that I've cut back on a lot of the things that were limiting me from, I'm getting it done. Here's the fun part about that. So let me see. I just put a 5,000 word chapter into that book. So let me just tell y'all what the word count is right now. 82,262 words. It's one book. That's a part 3. All of my part 3s for my series do tend to be a lot longer though, because it's my plots are always so, I won't say busy, but they have so much going on that I have to make sure I tie up all the loose ends at the end of the story. I cannot stand a story that has open endings, even with this being a part of a larger world series, the Crossroads series. This is a 3rd book in this segment of that. So this is the end of this 7 dates period with the devil. Does that mean the characters won't reappear? Absolutely not. That's how the world works when you create a world. However, this needs to be wrapped up and made real pretty with a bow. Is all I'm saying. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Okay, I did mean to do that. So I format my Word document because I'm a Word girl. I'm not a Google Docs. I have a pen sister who is a Google Docs person. She hates using Word. I format my entire book in Word, and I set it up to where you can actually publish from the document. I can literally upload the document, the headings, the front matter, all of that is in the book, and it's formatted like it needs to be so people can read it as ebook and paperback. I have to save an ebook and a paperback version, but it's set up so that people can read both ebook and paperback, and I do it directly in Word. Let's see. I'm trying. Hey, Jessica. Look, I just looked down. I'm having to go and see. Hey, Dan, I see you on Facebook, babe. But I'm still learning StreamYard, so let me see. Let me see what my word count was, because like the Pomodoro's finna end. I got like a minute left. So I select everything that I wrote. So in that, let's say 20 minutes, I got 898 words written, so almost 1,000 words. And if I wasn't such a jabberjaws, I might have gotten more. I saw you, Jessica. I saw you on stories. I gotta go look at your story on Facebook. It looked like you were showing off an outfit. I absolutely love looking at your outfits. That just tickles me to death. Because between your glasses, babe, and your blazers, like I be wanting to see what you gonna have on. So let's see. It's count down from 16 seconds, y'all. So I said 800 and what did I say? Let's see. 898 words. I always have my calculator and my timer. So 898 words plus just in that short time when I was click clacking. There we go. So now I need to minimize that. And where is my 5 minute timer? Y'all, these 5 minutes go by so fast. This 5 minutes go by so fast. But I just wrote 36 words here. So I'm in 134 words, and that's 25 minutes. I just discovered Pomodoros. I had a writer friend from CJ and Wright tell me about Pomodoros, and when I said, "Oh yeah, I love Pomodoros," everybody was like, "Yeah, we've known about them." I usually write in hour to 2 hour sprints, and I will sit and write for the entire hour, 2 hours, and it'll burn you out, right? I mean, it will burn me the hell out. These little Pomodoro sprints, I had started writing in like 20-minute increments. And now, I'm able to get a lot more done in the little 20-25 minutes. And I keep saying little 20-25 minutes, but that's not it's not too big amount of time, but it's not too small amount of time either, if that makes sense. So I'm about to get ready. I got 3 minutes left. Let's see if anybody has any questions, recommendations, suggestions. No. I do need to let y'all know once I get done with this, I'm coming out of this room and I'm going straight to my bedroom and sitting in front of my computer, one computer screen, because y'all see me doing this. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to put everything in one place. And I know I can. I've just been, it's been a very running kind of time. So I've been getting everything done like at the last possible freaking minute, but it's not because I've been procrastinating, which makes me very proud of myself because I'm a procrastinator. It's not that I've been procrastinating. It's just now I have so much on my plate. With the podcast, recording those episodes, editing those episodes, shaping my YouTube channel the way I want to shape it. It's a lot of work, and I did not decide to roll these things out one at a time because that wouldn't be very Joy Minor at all. No, I'm gonna do them all at once, y'all, all at one time. That's what I did. So now I'm finding a rhythm. That's why I said I had created a schedule. I'm finding a rhythm with, okay, when can I write? Like Mondays are my writing heavy days. Tuesdays are my editing days for the podcast. And then Wednesdays are writing heavy days. Then Thursdays, I think Thursdays are writing heavy day too. But in addition to the writings that I want to do during the week, which most of them are going to be shorter, but in addition to the ones that I'm going to do during the week live here, I'll also be doing private writing sessions because I'm an ambassador for CJ and Write. So we host private writing sessions so that they're writing sessions for writers pretty much 5-6 days out the week, just because everybody's not available at the same time. So it's a wonderful thing. And then I have another group session on Sundays. So this is y'all gonna get tired of seeing me and hearing me click clacking. I promise y'all are. But these books are gonna be released. That's my goal for 2026. Like nothing is stopping me from releasing the books, the number of books that I said I wanted to release. Nothing is stopping me from releasing my podcast episodes. Nothing is stopping me from growing my brand. I'm showing up for myself. Because I'm that person. I always show up for everybody else. I always support everybody else. I always there for everybody else. And I have seen how that could impact my personal goals, So we got about 50 seconds left. before we dive back into, and we'll do another Pomodoro, and then I'm gonna tell y'all see you later, and see y'all tomorrow morning. I think it's tomorrow morning. Yeah, I'm living by this schedule, so by about a week or two, I'll have it figured out, like the rhythm figured out. But right now, I'm like, what time am I supposed to do my session on Tuesday? What time am I supposed to do my session on Thursday? Um, yeah. But tomorrow is a holiday, and I don't have class to teach tomorrow, and I don't have a baby to take to school tomorrow. So I might be up all night doing stuff, trying to play catch up. But I'm gonna catch up. So it should be about to go off, and we're gonna do the next 25 minutes. Where's my timer? Told y'all. Told y'all. All right. So now I need to put it back on 25 minutes, and we're gonna write another 25 minutes. No, not 2 hours. 25 minutes. Here we go. All right. I'm getting back to it. See, this is how I be writing 3 books at one time. Because why am I like tired of this story now? I mean, I did get a chapter done in it, so, and I do have another chapter that's been in my head. Um, for the book that's coming out in December. Chill out, Empress. You be barking just because you want me to pet you. I'm hip to what you be doing. Um, okay. Yeah. Let me open another document. I did this. I did this. I did this. I did this. All right, y'all. I'm getting distracted. See, this is, I have writer ADHD. Like real life. I have writer ADHD. You get me, I can't check my email, I can't check my text messages, I can't check my social media because then I'll lose an hour or 2 hours and not know where it went and not be able to get it back. Um All right, 13 minutes left. This one's gonna be a slower sprint because it's a newer story. But see, that chapter was a newer chapter too. And it's hard when my brain is split between two stories. She said. So, well, no, I'm not gonna tell y'all. I'll wait until I release the marketing stuff for the book. I'm gonna go back to 7 days because that's what I said I was gonna do this first sprint. I can't be bouncing like that. I be trying to be disciplined, y'all. I be trying so hard to be disciplined. Um, but yeah, it's not working in my favor. Not working in my favor at all. So I just need to start another story, and now it's coming to me again. All right, 10 minutes left. All right. Oh, now I need to find names. So sometimes research stops you too. If I don't want to stop though, I um I just put the word name in red and in brackets, and then I go back and find a name later. But right now, let's see, I'm looking for ogre names. I have a site that I go to where I find ogre names. That one will do. Let me see, I don't like any of those other ones. Modunk? Modunk for an ogre name. Modunk. Yeah. because it just sounds so ridiculous. Lord. Clubs. I was about to say, what are they called? Called clubs. I don't even know where my timer is, y'all. I don't know where my timer is. So I'm gonna get better with this. Um, the timer gonna tell me where it's at in a second though. Let's see. Yeah, the timer's gonna tell me where it's at in a second. So yeah, I can do three to a screen on one side, and that way, that's one less thing I gotta worry about. I can do that. Okay. Well, it's saying I'm on for an hour, so yeah, I got 3 minutes left. Let's see. Can I at least make what I made last time? I'm already past half of that, but I want to make at least another 400 words in 3 minutes. Can I do 400 words in 3 minutes? I seriously doubt it. But we finna see. Let's see. I got 3 minutes left, y'all. 21 seconds. All right, I got to 627. Hold on. So I got 627 here. Take 33 away from that. No, 36. So 627 minus 36. That's 591. Let me look at the other one that I just started. Let's see, where is it? 253. So I got 844. I wonder why I said my live's finna end on TikTok. That's interesting. But I got 844 that time and 934 the last time. So not shabby, not too shabby at all. Not too shabby at all. So let's do the math. 844, because I'm not doing it in my head, y'all. Plus 934. 1,778 words in 50 minutes. with a 5 minute break, and distraction and some research, and that's pretty fair. I'm not even mad at myself. So if I do that 1778, so let's say I do 2,000 an hour. No, 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 no. I want to do 1778. I'm a math person, y'all. You're going to see that in a minute. Um, so I have a 10,000 word. Oh, 8,222. I've been saying angel numbers. I've been saying angel numbers. But I'm a math person. So 1778, I give myself, I'd rather say 1,500 words than say 2,000 words and then fall short. So if I've got 8,222 words left to write for the day, that's not including like my admin stuff, my Substack, my newsletter. I add those as well. I journaled for 15 minutes today. So the 10,000 is towards the novels. So I normally write more than 10,000 when I get to write 10,000. But let's see, 8,222, let's divide that by 1,500. So I need about 5 hours, 5 more hours to write. So 5 more Pomodoros. I can do two more. I can do 2 more sets, and then I'm gonna take my nap because I take a nap every day. I have to take a nap. And then I'll worry about the other 3 throughout the night because I also have to do episodes of my podcast and some marketing stuff. I need to set up some marketing stuff. But I might not start marketing until Wednesday, and I will gauge from the day I started how things go, because this is going to be me starting consistently with these sprints, these live sprints. So I'm gonna mark this day in my calendar, and then I'll mark Wednesday is when I'm going to do all of my marketing all on all of my platforms and see how that fares. And I'm just gauging growth to see what works and see what doesn't, because that's what this is about, y'all. It's great to be on social media. It's great to interact. I love interacting. But you can also run a business. And because I'm an entrepreneur, I've got to learn. I hate marketing. I absolutely hate marketing. I loathe marketing. But because I'm an entrepreneur, I have to figure out like how to use all of my talents to work in my favor as far as my business is concerned. So hopefully people will catch wind to this and we'll get more people up and writing. I might start doing a Zoom meeting to let people come in, and write with me. But right now it's just gonna be me by myself. And I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do about this music, because that's gonna suck. It's gonna suck. It's gonna suck, y'all. But all right. I'm fixing to go to my one monitor computer. So I can turn on my music. But thank y'all who all popped in. Thank y'all who all popped out. We're gonna get this word count together, because I do have a cause. Writing to fight hunger, especially with it being November, especially with the situation with the food stamps, especially with everything. This is the month where families get together and eat and are supposed to be celebrating what they're thankful for. And there are families who can't feed themselves because of this ridiculousness that's going on. So there is, from the 1st to the 24th, a challenge to write, and people can donate based on your writing goal to feed the hungry. So I just think that's really dope. I just think it's really dope. All right, ladies and gentlemen, ladies who are gentlemen and gentlemen who are ladies, I am out of here. So now I got to cut off my live in 3 different places, which is why I'm going to put them all in one. Y'all, I'm learning, and it's just so much fun to learn, but I'm also like blubbering through this, like for real, for real. All right, I'm out of here. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all next time.